Each week on this video, we'll give you sneaky waiver wire ads that you can pick up and add to your roster this week, heading into week 9 of the fantasy baseball season. I'm Alan Seslowsky at RotoWire.com, along with Jeff Erickson. And watch this video until the end for a bonus sneaky ad. Jeff, who's going to be your first sneaky ad heading into week 9?
We're starting to get some hitters, Alan. I can't be more excited about that. Matt McLain got the call on Monday. We missed out on a Coors Field series, but he didn't do a whole lot there so far. So that's fine. First round pick in 2021 for the Reds out of UCLA. He is the first of many hitting prospects that are going to be getting the call for this team. The question is, what position is he ultimately going to play? Is he going to be a shortstop? Is he going to be a third baseman? Is he going to be a second baseman? The Reds have 11 billion shortstop prospects. So this is kind of what we're looking at first. McLain can hit. At AAA this year at 1184 OPS, he was ready to go. He was banging down that door, and the Reds are getting so little out of their shortstop position that it was time. So we'll see. He did sit out one of the 3 games in Coors Field. He's going to play almost every day, though. I'd spend about 15% of my fab budget on him, similar to Matt Mervis, maybe even just a little bit more because of the position that he plays.
Who's going to be your second sneaky ad this week, Jeff?
Let's go with another hitter. Let's go Mets. I know this is near and dear to your heart, Alan. So Mark Vientos got the call on Wednesday, and he homered in his first game up. However, he did not play on Thursday. Something to watch for there a little bit. The other thing is he got the call last year. So, and he played a lot of DH, similar to Francisco Alvarez. So check your league's eligibility requirements. He is nominally a third baseman. They got this guy named Pete Alonso. They even give him, they even call him a polar bear. So, I mean, you can't move a polar bear off a position. That'd just be heresy. So you're looking at DH and maybe hopefully corner outfield. Mixing and matching on playing time is the concern, but they're getting so little production out of Starling Marte, out of Mark Canha, out of Tommy Pham. We can find a way. The Mets will probably play him 4 to 5, maybe even 6 times a week. I think eventually he's someone that is going to earn his way into playing time. He's not as big of a prospect as McLain or as his teammates Beatty and Alvarez. So I'd probably go about 9 to 10% of my budget on Vientos.
Who's our third sneaky ad for everybody this week?
Another pitcher, Matthew Liberatore this week threw a nice gem against the Brewers. Cardinals have reclaimed their Cardinals Devil Magic. I made the joke on Twitter. They fixed their Devil Magic machine yesterday when they were pounding the Dodgers into oblivion. But they're getting, they're going to go 6-man rotation right now. That cuts down on Liberatore's innings a little bit, but come on, Steven Matz is going to last that much longer. I think they go back to a 5-man rotation eventually, and Liberatore stays in the rotation. This is his second go around in the majors. Got knocked around a little bit last year, but that's kind of the normal way and shape of things that go a lot of times. You see that with a lot of prospects. We saw it with Taj Bradley, who got called back up this week. You're going to see some, maybe a little hiccups here and there, but I think he's a much better version than we saw last year. I would probably go about the same 10% that I went on Vientos.
Fab bids are always league dependent. Your percentages are just giving people a flavor for how you're valuing those guys overall in a 10,000 foot context. Let's give them a fourth sneaky ad this week.
The Twins have had some injuries lately. Nick Gordon just fouled a ball off his shin. He's going to be out 6 to 8 weeks. They send down Jose Miranda. Byron Buxton's good for a day or 2 off every week, it seems like. Kyle Farmer came off the IL, and he's started 6 out of the 7 games since coming off the IL, all at third base with Miranda sent down. He's someone you kind of keep an eye on there. And his teammate, Willi Castro, who has 5 stolen bases on the year. If you're looking for some cheap stolen bases, Willi Castro could be an option for you. Not much of a hitter, not going to hit for power, but we're looking for filling some gaps, some cheap speed, and that's something Castro can provide, and he can provide some multi-position eligibility in the process there. Both of these guys are no more than 2 to 3% of your fab budget. I prefer Farmer because I think he's going to get a slightly more playing time. Castro is, though, he's got the category scarcity if you need the stolen bases.
Fifth sneaky ad heading into week 9.
Miguel Castro of the Arizona Diamondbacks. Getting some save chances, more of a setup guy, but whenever Andrew Chafin needs a day, it's Miguel Castro that comes in. And I think there's potential for him to take over long-term as the closer for the Diamondbacks, which is going to have some value. The Diamondbacks are going to be sticking around this year, at least in the wild card race. I think the Dodgers probably ultimately run away from him in the NL West, but the Diamondbacks have enough talent on this team to have enough close games for it to matter. Miguel Castro throws pretty hard. I think he's better than most of the other options that they've tried. Chafin's still a solid reliever, but we're looking at maybe a 15 to 20 save potential. And you can get him on the cheap right now. I'd go no more than like 3 to 4% of my fab budget on Miguel Castro.
And since you watched this video to the end, Jeff, let's give them a bonus sneaky ad.
We've been trying to speculate on what the Braves are going to do with their starting pitching woes with all their injuries. Jared Schuster, though, got the call was cromulent. He got the loss, but did not get knocked around. And he's going to be there for a while because we know Max Fried's going to be out months. Kyle Wright's going to be out months. Mike Soroka isn't back yet. And even when he does come back, there's still room for Schuster. He's the young guy right now that looks like he's going to stick in that Braves rotation. We've seen him up earlier in the season. Another story where a guy gets knocked around the first time, comes back a little bit stronger the second time. This is a 1% to 2% fab buy, but starting pitcher on a very good team, and hopefully turns around and adds a few strikeouts along the way. Be a little careful. Just play the matchups with him, but he can be of some use.
If you enjoy videos like this, consider hitting the like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to get notifications when we put up new videos every day, every week on the RotoWire YouTube page. And right now, we're going to give you 2 days to peek behind the RotoWire paywall for free. Just put in your email, go to rotowire.com/try.